All right, everybody. Welcome into a really exciting race here we have today between Pablo and HDlax. The runner's going to start here in a second. I need to get Pablo to maybe get his stream back on. Okay, his gameplay's down. I might get him to figure that out, but both runners are off and going.
Are both runners off and going? Hello, by the way.
It will be in just a second. All right, Pablo got that fixed during the cutscene. This is gonna have some stream delay, like some serious stream delay. So we'll actually it'll catch up in a minute. But this is gonna be really exciting. This is the first winner semifinals that we've got going on today, or well, that we've got going on at all. The other one is yet to be scheduled, or the other one already happened.
No, the other one already happened.
Anything.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that was Joven's Blazer. Joven won that.
Blazer.
We're on to the next winner semifinals. Is Pablo HD. Winner of this goes on to winners finals to face Joven. And
is Pablo actually live though? Like,
yeah.
He's gonna get off that going screen, right?
He's gonna get off of that during this cutscene here.
Are you sure?
His live. Yes, I saw it on his live. See right there.
Oh whoa! Pablo time traveled. By the way, welcome everybody. Sorry for any of the delay. We worked real hard with the wonderful people at SpeedGaming, and again, big shout outs to Trenton and Drossing. Thank you guys so much. Sorry we were panicking and just trying to get answers, but we're here, we're live, we're in it. It's HGV Pablo. It's the Battle of Titans, and I'm here with Flair, as you probably already heard.
And I'm here with Big Mac.
Yeah, sorry, we're all just a little scattered, just because we were trying to get this to either go or reschedule if we needed to. So we're live, we're happening, we're here. We're
going. HD actually has a little bit of a lead. He had like a faster candles, but they finished this room literally like frame perfect.
Yeah, what's so crazy is when these two runners are gonna be like side by side, like pay attention to the animations and stuff. So obviously you get faster animations on twirls usually instead of waves. As you can see the twirl into the vacuum, but if either one has slightly faster or slower, like you'll be able to see. This is that top runner stuff. This is what separates. Also, they do slightly different strats, I think, in some areas.
Yeah, Pablo goes for smaller optimizations, and HD goes for things that are already connected to his muscle memory.
Yeah.
So
Pablo having some really nice animations, and that's why he's in the lead right now in terms of the those twirls. He had some really nice twirls on those doubles, and that's pretty much what you're gonna see that separates the top runners, like until we get into bigger tricks or RNG stuff. So Chauncey one cycle, right? That's the big one. I think both runners obviously are gonna go for it. Although jokingly enough, Pablo said that he offered HD not to go for it. Like, you know, we could just not go for it. It was a little cheeky. I liked it. I think Pablo's implying HD is gonna miss it, Flair.
That's potentially. I did not get to catch HD's warm up on Chauncey one cycle, which was well over half an hour ago. So who knows? He may or may not get it. I know Pablo earlier when he was speaking to us said he got it like 7 times in a row. So I'm sure he feels very confident in getting that.
7 times in a row.
He did say 7 times in a row, so he could feel pretty confident.
7 times, 7 out of 7 is a mighty high percent.
You know, better than, you know...
it's better than 86 out of 90.
Yeah, 86 out of 90, exactly.
I don't know where I've heard those ratios before, but
Me
86
neither.
out of 90 is a pretty wacky percent, but 7 out of 7, it tops it.
Oh, yeah. 86 out of 90.
Hello, chat, by the way. Sandy, Spud, welcome on in. Mega Lightning, the next 55 runner.
Yes.
Is it you or is it Blazer? Who knows? It's
That's true. Who wins that 55 race?
Crazy, welcome
well, it's not
in.
much of a race. Oof. Pablo actually made that work.
I mean, just slightly ahead, and you'll see that HD actually caught up a little bit on the time he lost from the animations due to some suck-ups, and just movement. And like that's the trade-off, right? Like they're what, a second, if that.
It's like half. Yeah, it's like a full second.
Both of them activating the rocking horse. swinging the ball around. It's like we're watching the same runner, just with slight delay.
Seriously.
Splazer's got it. I don't know, Mega.
Weird deja vu I got there on screen on the stream.
I think it's anybody's game for the 55, but you're cracked, dude. You two are out of control. One of you's gonna get it. Let's be real. Both of you will eventually get it. That's it for sure.
That's fact. That's fact.
There's just no way.
That is speaking matter of factly.
So here's my guess. I actually think both runners are gonna get it, or both are gonna miss it. I know Pablo's been super
really want both of
consistent,
them to get it.
but I just think both of them are gonna get it. Like that's what I'm leaning toward, because I think Pablo for sure is gonna get it. I just think HD knows he's got it. He got the time down. It's just about the execution.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see both get it.
Gonna see if Pablo. This is gonna test to see if Pablo's practice is gonna work out for him. It's gonna pay off. Time for the ball catch. Pulls back, gets the ball. Oh, he has that.
Pablo's so good.
Just so free in
HD.
Just barely misses the frame.
I know HD. I know. Man, oh man. Well, Pablo showing off stuff early. Beautiful Chauncey one cycle. I mean, you really can't do anything about it, dude. He's
HD
really
now
good.
getting an additional set of rocking horses in the cycle.
Yeah. And although they
lose
move
him a little bit more
faster,
time over the normal 2 cycle strat, but considering Pablo got the 1 cycle, HD is going to be a little over half a minute behind.
yeah, it's about 30 seconds, 35 seconds. Turn off Pablo's power for 35 seconds. Just give Grimly a call, Crazy, and just let Grimly know he's got to stall Pablo for, like, you know. By that time, there'll be like 10 or 15 seconds. Oh, ER already shaves off 10. There's plenty of crazy things that could happen, and who knows where Butley Mouse is going to show up.
That's true. Are we gonna get a visit from Butley Mouse today?
I was in HD's chat. I was wishing him good luck earlier, and then I was letting him know that Butley Mouse was kind of ringing me up, saying, "Hey, I'm gonna show up." I don't know who he's gonna show up for. I don't, doesn't necessarily mean whoever he shows up for is gonna win. But I like to see that beacon of good luck. If he shows up for both runners, it's blessed.
Only time will tell.
Yeah, neither runner's gonna knock on the toilet, by the way. I've already checked that out.
He should just do it anyways. I don't know what's stopping him, man. He's done both. Pablo's the only one who will never change his ways because he is entrusted to his magical ways. It's part of the process. It's part of us trusting the process.
Oh,
he sets up
look
for this
at
double in here.
Cass double. What a show off.
Relative ease. But he's going for that one.
That's a
he
really,
may not
really
go for the
fun...
one in the graveyard, but we will see what happens there.
That's a really fun double. Oh no, right door from HDlax. Right door meaning it's the wrong door, technically, because it's slower to go through that right door. But that might be his ode to the toilet knock. He's like, I won't knock on the toilet, but I'll just walk through that.
I'll go through our right door instead.
Hey, dude, I've done that before. That's cool. That's all right. That still pays homage to it. I'm all right with it. Butley Mouse for sure. Butley Mouse is looking at HD right now, and he's thinking, I gotta show up for this guy. That's what I'm
worthy
feeling.
Candidate.
He's a worthy candidate.
God, Pablo
what a
makes it look
6-piece
clean every time. It was a pretty decent suck up. Those last 2 straggled a little bit, but it was minimal at best.
That is true. HD's got him in low percent.
That's true.
Oh, dude, Pablo's continuing with the great run. ER.
If HD doesn't get it, he'll be just around 40 seconds behind. HD... And he goes for fast doubles. So
yeah, definitely a double player here.
That was a good suck up there.
Another
good one there, and he gets these strat guys set up for him perfectly. Like compared to Pablo's 6-piece, I mean, HD probably loses just about a second compared to Pablo. I mean, that's just how good. I mean, that's what it's like being that good at Shy Guy doubles in ballroom.
Did HD? Oh, Pablo missed the double.
Yeah, he missed that double.
Did HD get your early race? I was watching Pablo
that's ER.
Really intently because he went for the poster after the red grabber, and usually people do it like before the red grabber. And so I'm wondering if it was
I
because of
think
the
he got a
poison mushroom. He did, but it also
heard
like kind of stood
it.
still right in front of the bucket. So I was wondering if he was just being extra cautious. I'm like, that's cool. Doesn't really lose much time. But he did drop the double, and so he lost just a little bit of time for that. HD going for like the Nick double here. That looks good. Yeah, Mega, I don't disagree. I was just wondering if that was the thought process. Like, even if I think the mushroom's safe, there's sometimes I'll just literally stand there because you just never know. And so, like, I get it. You don't want to get mushroom. That's the worst thing. It would have all worked out. It really just, it was unfortunate he missed the double.
Yeah, I agree with that. Well, here's the big thing. Now that HD got ER, it doesn't look good for his text skip chances.
Both runners are gonna get tech skip. Nah, both runners are gonna get it. It's so Pablo has to get tech skip right now because the run's just really spicy for him outside of the drop double. Like, I think he's actually happy with this run, and so we need both runners.
Oh, but there's a
to
lump.
It's still there. Look, he showed this to me. He's gonna go grab this table, and then he's gonna go give this the old taparoo here, and watch this. I knew it. That's what we call the reverse blue hits bless right there. God, there it is. All right, so HD has to have this. Now, listen to me, Luigi's game. You can't be biased for one. You have to give it to the other guy. I just call it the same way. I want to see it the same way.
Well, we'll find out in just a matter of seconds if HG's gonna get a lump at the table or not.
All right,
there's a lump.
That's okay. That's okay. And then he's in the table. Yes!
Oh, he's in the table.
Come on, HD.
He's got it. Right?
Wriggle it in.
Oh,
that's what we like to see, baby. What I say, double tech skip. That's what we like to see. It's not identically the same, but it is, okay? Because at least both runners have.
Oh, but he gets worse RNG in anti-room though. Like that's a little slap in the face for him.
Yeah, anti-room's usually really really unfortunate. It's he either swaps into that front one and you get really fun and like you get lucky, or you know. You don't. He gets
worse. Yeah, he gets worse RNG too.
Yeah.
That's two worst RNGs.
I mean, it was a really good read. Obviously, he wasn't in the shoes, and it just if he wasn't in that top one, it's really unfortunate.
Side RNG? No. Yeah, he did. That's crazy. Oh, that's right side.
It's still right side. Left chair.
Left chair, yeah.
Left chair, right set of chairs. But yeah, if it was the left set of chairs, that'd be unfortunate.
He has something in that right side right chair.
He won't go for boo double though, and I don't blame him. Don't guys. As much as I love boo double, I want you to understand that trick is crazy. Don't do it. It's silly. You have no control over this guy. Storage boo is so wild.
Ooh, he gets him there too.
That's really good.
Actually, it's really, really nice.
I heard Pablo do some vacuuming on the toilet. Yeah, did a pregame interview. Neither runner was gonna vacuum, so we're good. First time for Butley? No.
No Butley.
Not yet, not yet. You don't want him there. You want to. So the real majesty is taking the walk down the hall with him. That's where you want him. You want him on that butler prowl. You're prowling for the butler, and so is Butley Mouse. We already talked about Pablo. Pablo would have knocked. If Pablo would have knocked on the toilet, he probably would have talked to Toad, and we talked about that as well. And so he said he just can't take the risk because he's never done it before, and I don't blame him. Could you imagine like the one time you say, "Hey, I'll knock on the toilet"? Like that sounds like
that's insane.
That's amazing, instant catch. And then that's the only time you've ever talked to Toad. He'd be mighty upset. That was a really good fire warp, by the way, from Pablo. That's what you want.
He initially knocked on the middle table there, wasn't there, and still got to turn around and got the candlestick under him, and it was right there.
Let's see if HD can do the same thing. He's setting up for it. He does the old taparoo.
He got it.
Wow, same RNG. That's beautiful. Wrangle that boo in.
No Butley Mouse, by the way.
Yeah, I didn't hear him. I didn't hear him ping. But right now would be the time. If it's a Pablo, Butley Mouse.
Nope. Oh, there it is. The Butley Mouse bless.
Oh,
Blessed
look at
by
him.
the Butley Mouse.
Blessed be thy Butley Mouse. Welcome on in. And let's see if HD can get it as well, because this could be crazy. This could be a double Butley showing. He's got time. He has enough time to get, like, through his little mouse hole wherever he lives, you know?
I can make it all the way over here and show up for good old HD.
That boy's got time. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I mean,
HD
look.
is not blessed.
I don't know if Butley exists in the quantum verse where you can exist in two places at once, but I honestly think that it's one Butley Mouse for the entire game of Luigi's Mansion, and that's what makes it so special. He just can't be everywhere at once.
That's
You're
true.
asking a
The only
whole
time he did
lot.
a double feature was for Mega Lightning just a couple days ago in his tournament race where he got the double Butley Mouse bless.
Yeah, that's tough though.
Yeah, it happens.
Well,
That's a rough read. That's so hard to look for.
I need somebody to go back and look at every single race we've ever had and see if whoever gets Butley Mouse has won. Because if that's the case,
that's a good statistic.
Yeah. We need to see what the statistic is on the Butley Mouse winner ratio. Specifically, walking up hallway with Butley Mouse. That's an
That
actual,
quad
like,
is so magical. And
yeah,
what a great suck
beautiful.
up.
Look at this, look at this.
This boo
And he
would
gets
be
it.
perfect. Oh, it's just perfect. It's just so perfect.
I don't know if there's any pace fiends out there. Mega Lightning, what's going on
pace
here?
Pals? Any pace pals with us today?
What's going? Uh-oh. Here comes Michael. Here comes Michael T. He's sweating already. I can feel it. Tossing. He's turning.
Oh! Grabs on
Tossing
the
and
boo
turning.
ball so he can't set up for it.
Okay, that's the commentator's curse. I'm sorry, Pablo. Oh Lord.
And HD is getting punched.
He's getting juggled. Sorry. Here he goes. Great backup. Look
Great
at that.
backup though.
And he gets the
Boo here would
Boo-Ray.
be perfect for him. Of course, it's not. Okay, it's not a worse read to be honest.
Not too bad. He's at 17 water pace almost. Is that really good?
That's really, really good, actually. that's disgustingly good. If he had all of this went like perfect.
All right, Michael's safe.
Michael's
right
asleep.
now.
He's asleep.
Yeah,
he's sleeping.
Michael's actually so sound asleep right now. The only thing
like-
that's gonna wake him up is like a double kitchen tech skip. His
That's true,
eyes are
that's
gonna
troo.
shoot wide open. Shoutouts to Michael T00 who found the boot tech skip, or pretty much the idea of sucking up something last, other than a boo, and skipping the text.
That was actually really nice. That was really nice for his handles there. Boo is in there. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Dude, Pablo's on a run. Do you understand? Like Pablo's on a run. If he's in chat right now, he's sitting there being calm and cool. He's probably got a big smile on his face. He might even have the Luigi hat on and the sunglasses because he's all swagged out. And he's feeling it. This is a run.
Yeah, this is a crazy run.
HD, if you give him Chauncey one cycle and you don't have him get beat up a little bit in Hidden Room, he's right there. I mean, like, it's really the Chauncey one cycle and a couple of things. HD's not, like, so far behind.
Sounds right. That might be a little bit ahead of Joven's best pace ever in water. I think that might be a bit ahead. If Pablo has if everything goes fine for Pablo and Graveyard and Bogmeyer, I think he'll come out of Area 2 ahead of Joven's best pace ever.
Yeah, I was gonna say crazy. Thank you for bringing that up. What's more mad? The fact that it's actually an 18-minute water, or the fact that Mega Lightning called an 18:01 and it was an 18:01? You pace lads are crazy. You pace kings.
That's perfect setup.
No!
Oh, he clutched it!
Oh,
that's
dude,
awesome.
Michael shot awake. He had that little thing where he went back to bed, big smile, and then he like Squidward in that episode, like eyes just shot wide open. He said, "No way." He said that cloth just disappeared.
Damn, Papa got the left side
It's 3
skeleton spawn.
seconds
I've
when
been
you
seeing
leave.
so many of those recently. When like before, I rarely ever saw that.
Left side skelly spawn.
Yeah,
Yeah. AC also setting up for tech skip. He's gonna
he
keep
got the same
Michael awake.
RNG. He got the same RNG.
There we go. Watch this. Michael's staying awake. Yeah. You're crazy.
Watch him go!
And Michael's awake. He's not
He's
going back to bed.
wide awake.
Especially
Crazy.
because he knows tea room's coming. He can't sleep easy anymore.
We thought he could sleep in. But
No,
no.
not today. HD getting a really nice close right side skeleton. I like that one. That's my favorite. Let's see if HD does the old graveyard. He likes to do the graveyard test double too. Also note how far that hitbox on that dog house is. You could hit that
HG's going
thing.
for the new strat.
Oh,
he only got one.
It's such a tough strat, dude. You think it's as easy, but like it's your side flashlight angle that has to be perfect on that one on the right hand side. It needs to extend just far out to the right hand side. And it's finicky. Pablo with an amazing Bogmire fight.
Really good.
21 cycle. 2021
like...
key. That's crazy.
Dude, Pablo, guys, he's on a really, really good run right now.
Has anybody checked into the stream to look at those splits? What do those splits look like? Are they just golded? Like they have to just be golded out the wazoo. It's not golded.
I think he's just ahead, but he's on nuts pace right now. Like I need to like verify that he's ahead of Jovin's best pace ever, because for a second Jovin was like miles ahead of Pablo's best pace ever out of Area 2. Oh man, I don't know where to find that stream though.
HD's wrangling him. All right. He's 17 seconds ahead of his PB. Nice. That's actually amazing. This is an insane run slasher right now from Pablo. HD's not having too bad of a run. Obviously, there's been some things. The Chauncey one cycle didn't go his way, and then some other rough things. RNG's kind of been 50-50 for him too. At least he got tech skip ER, anti-room and wardrobe were really bad. But HD's resilient. Do you know what I mean? Like, just as Pablo's gonna play any hand that's given to him, HD is like he'll be like, shoot, didn't get it. But Area 3 has a way, right? HD can play machine-like, get good RNG from what happens when there's 15 boos. I'm not gonna say it, and anything can happen. And then Area 4 is a complete and utter, it's just chaos. It all depends on breaker boo, and then things can go crazy. I've seen people lose armory boo. Isn't that right, Mega Lightning? Not you personally, but we know who we're talking about. No, I did. Dude, it did for a second because I had to go back into the Luigi Discord and he was like, I was on 55 pace into Armory, and I was like, no, not you, Megan. I'm talking about Joven. I'm talking about Joven who lost Boo 5 times, then lost it in the race, as you called it. That's who I was talking about. But then I had to think, I was like, oh no. I was like, that's right. I was like, Armory's a touchy subject for everybody. Let's just be real here. Armory's not fair. Okay, we all know it. Even top level runners mess it up. Armory is a very tricky room.
It's really tricky. HD and Pablo did a little bit of a high five as Pablo was exiting that little water well right there, the well right there, and HD was hopping into the well.
It is. Doing Armory really well feels amazing.
Yeah.
You are correct.
Anyways, I think, unless I'm wrong and I don't know Pablo's actual best pace ever out of Area 2, I think Joven still hasn't beat. Like, just barely by like a second. Because there's a run where Joven did get a 17 water and got a 2019 Bogmire key, but he lost a second, so.
Setting up for tech skip.
I'm not sure what their best pace ever is.
Oh, he's still on the ceiling. I like that.
Oh yeah, he was.
He's searching for the boo. He didn't find it, so he's gonna do medallion first. As HD's gonna go into Biff, grab the key. So HD can still get T-Room mouse. While people kind of sleep on him, he is like more free than getting the gem in the drawer, and it's also a ruby mouse, and so you really like him.
Wow.
And so I would
That's a boost
take
switch for Pablo.
a T-Room mouse showing. That's a great boost switch. I mean, you kind of want him on the right side, but at least he's not far left side to where he doesn't he gets stuck on the chest. That was great. Yeah, Michael couldn't go to sleep. He was up. There's no way. He knew both
And,
runners were gonna get this.
Yeah, and no T-room
mouse. Yeah, I see.
Spotting today. There's the one in Area 3 hallway, but
Yeah, he doesn't count.
It doesn't count though.
Second
His
floor
money,
hallway
his
mouse.
money goes out of bounds. That's why.
Well, if you could get second floor hallway mouse somehow to spawn before you were over at the blow up pufferfish in front of Sue P, I'd go for him. I'd turn around and give him a big old hug. But you can't because it's way too much time lost, and so we have to let him go. You know.
We'll see how good Pablo's RNG in Nana's room can be.
Oh, dude, he
Not
set
middle.
up for table, and if he would have gotten table, I would have gotten up out of my chair.
Oh, this could be bad.
He's
Oh,
he
boost
swapped.
switched.
Oh, that's super unfortunate, and that's the risky run. Obviously, there's more objects to check on the right-hand side, so statistics say you go to the right-hand side, play it right, nothing you can do there. Boo just happened to be left side, and then when he realized it, he swapped. Nice key grab.
This is such a classic Nana Boo moment where you don't set up. You set up.
Yep.
So you search middle, and then you look for right side, and then it's all bottom far left.
Oh!
Ooh,
HD
almost
has
just lost Nana.
Well,
I had to redo the Nana yarn balls.
Yeah, the balls were coming into contact with her without having any space to get shot. They just kept dropping on the ground. One of the worst things I have with the vacuum physics in this game. But HC getting a way faster check, so he's actually going to save time in terms of Nana Boo.
Pablo has to burn.
Yeah, Pablo having to burn. Good save though. That's what we call adaptation.
That's really smart, like really quick gameplay. That was a great reflex.
Great reflexive moment. Keeping those guys in there.
Knew that he wasn't gonna get that off in time. He's gonna get hit, so he goes for the fire. The little things like that. He's almost having snap candles.
First read? No, second read though. Pretty good.
Yeah, at least he like walked into that candlestick, so he knew that it was that one.
HC's closing the gap too, which is great. Every slight thing he does, and Pablo may make a mistake, is just time save for HD, and so he's caught up. Not drastically, but you give Pablo a couple of what texts, and we got ourselves a run. Oh, similar RNG.
Pretty similar.
Yeah, I mean, not in the same spot, obviously, but the same kind of a check. So, pretty good. Nice shot.
Pablo's run is still pretty nuts.
That's 27, 33, 34 moonshot. I mean, how could you be mad at that on a race run, mind you?
And Pablo's still like really, really comfortable, like 55 pace right now. And that's accounting for things that would go horribly wrong.
And Mega, I agree. I think considering Chauncey one cycle and like just the slight hidden room snafu and stuff.
Oh, please hit. Okay, that'll hit.
Yeah, it'll hit. HC's run is not bad at all. Absolutely,
yeah, I mean, like,
not bad at all. I mean,
he's still about a one cycle's difference away, and they've had drastically different RNG for the most part. Some rooms have been a little bit similar, but like the reads and what is happening is a lot different.
Yeah, that is a neat it's like your pace, Mega Lightning. It's crazy. It just shows that Pablo, like the slightly different tiers, obviously, right? Like this is a great run by all means for most. 55 pace probably still. It's just Pablo plays at a 50, 55, 54. You know what I mean? Like it just shows. It's crazy. It's crazy that HD's on a good run. Pablo's ahead, and he's on something phenomenal of a run.
Yeah, and you know what,
I mean,
Pablo?
Pablo could potentially
More time.
record with this run.
Uh,
Is it that kind of a
well,
run?
considering okay, I would imagine that his BPT is like a 54.3 right now, give or take.
I don't want to do that thing, where we sit here and we start saying this could be,
That's
run.
that's why I'm staying away from like saying that it's a 54 because
No
like
funny text.
so halfway through the run, like it's knowing what could happen. It's like there's no way his BPT says that. That's crazy if that's true.
His BPT says crazy. Is that his BPT right now?
That's
5405?
crazy. Accounting for things that would go wrong though, I would consider just 55 pace for now.
Oh.
Until he gets like
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I didn't realize his,
Don't worry
I didn't
about
realize
it.
that his SOB is like really cracked.
We'll check back into those facts later, but that's cool to know. As HD is going to get funny text, right? Good funny text. HD gets funny text.
Funny text. Thank God. Need to see that. I don't know if Pablo. I don't think Pablo got it.
Pablo did not get funny text. Pablo got backed into the glove, but Pablo will probably do twins double, and I'm not entirely sure if HD will go for twins double. That's an insane SOB.
Yeah, his SOB's really. That's actually a really great SOB. Oh my golly.
So HD is gonna get ship RNG. Oh no, he's getting lamp. Oh, this
Lamp.
is
Wow.
worst RNG.
Jesus,
That's super unfortunate.
It's like the worst possible case.
I think Pablo goes for it.
Oh, he'll go. I think he'll go for it with the setup.
Yeah, this is a fine setup. Wait, come on! Why is he being so?
Oh,
Man,
no,
he
couldn't set up for it. They were too
being
far away.
So finicky. That's just so unfortunate. That's like, you guys think it's just as easy as ripping these two things off the plane guy and car dude. It's a lot harder. They don't want to cooperate. Great insta check though.
And he won't auto lock on anything either. This boo's really easy to lead with auto locking
is
pearls.
Definitely weird. The plane has an extremely weird hitbox when it comes to trying to get the vacuum to really get the full pull on it. HC's just gonna go for twins, and I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Great pulls, by the way.
I've never seen him go for it, and I don't know if that's because he hasn't learned it or he just doesn't feel the need to go for it.
I think twins double saves time when it's done, optimally to an extent. And I feel like it's one of those things where he's like, it's just not worth the potential risk, I guess. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I mean, it doesn't save like an insane amount of time, I don't think. Oh, that boo's out of there though.
You see, that's what I'm saying. Like that boo's really easy to lose when you start auto locking on the pearls. That boo will leave faster than you can say come back.
Not the most time loss, but this is what's really
and
unfortunate.
HG is just gonna stop getting short text now. By the way, like it's what happens in his runs. He just, as soon as he can start getting anything but short text, he just gets like spammed with long text. It's not looking good so far. He's had a lot of really like insufferable reads in this part. It's insane.
Yeah, this part in Area 3 right here is, I would say, one of the most heavily sort of RNG influenced. Not necessarily on the boo checks, but mainly on the boo text. Nothing you can do about it, other than this one, because you skip it. And he gets the read on the little bench in the front part of it, not the mirror, because the Game Boy Horror is super touchy. Unless you're doing Spooky's Doghouse. Then you can hit anything within a 40-mile radius, and you'll still activate it.
Yeah.
Funny how the game works.
Pablo's still holding a pretty considerable lead, and
Twins double doesn't do anything to Pablo in terms of like ruin the run. You know what I mean? He definitely wants.
Well, I'm also thinking at the same time, like the time he lost setting that up and then losing it and having to do like a really slow twins fight. Like I feel like
10 seconds.
I feel like the time loss he gets from that ends up breaking even with the fact that HD gets like really insufferable 8-1 hallway RNG. and
Oh
lost
yeah.
and lost Twins Boo because he auto locked into pearls.
I don't think HD picked up any time safe in terms of Pablo losing the Twins double just due to long text and stuff. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I agree.
It's a rough run for HD right now, considering what that is against what he's going up against. I mean, HD is still like, I think he's still 55 pace, but it's okay.
I mean that's what I'm saying. That's what's so tough about the about this kind of like top tier run is that if either one of you makes a slight mistake, the other one capitalizes so hard on it. Where in other races, like a second or two might not matter, you know, if both people are, you know, like at a 58, 59, like you can't HD can't afford to lose a second. Do you know what I mean? He just can't.
Yeah.
It's just one of those races. And Pablo can't afford really to lose any time either. Like Pablo has to continue to play at this pace or HD will eventually catch up. And so this is tough. And we all know this is a King Boo one cycle away. I mean, like there's so many things. But it starts with Safari and it starts with Boo Losses, and let's see what our runners do here. That's beautiful. Even gets the gold bar check. We like that.
Yeah.
One of this beautiful double. That's a finicky double to set up. It's kind of weird just because of the angle that you're trying to come in at. It feels awkward going backwards and trying to like. Oh, and chair check. He
Nope.
wasn't chair.
Not in the chair. He's in the boxes.
Yeah, absolutely. And even choke points that people have really refined into, and runners have refined into not like being potential choke points. Like, I mean, I'm gonna keep saying it, but Armory. I mean, not just the Boo, but the entire room itself. Breaker. Weird things can happen in Cellar. There's you know, like there are pivotal points in every run that really tests a runner's sort of, what do you call it? Like autopilot kind of skills or whatever, like instincts. I think that's the truest test is whether or not your fundamentals really hold up in those moments where you're kind of like just absent-mindedly running.
HD has a really great read actually.
Yeah, HC's been having a decent Safari.
That's
like,
a nutty read.
This is actually really good considering like Pablo's Bulasis will be, you know, pretty fast instant. We hope HC's is the same. This is still anybody's game going into Area 4. They're still close enough where anything can happen. Pablo doing the new setup without going around the statue.
Oh, he has out of bounds ice.
There's no ice! Oh!
Out of bounds ice.
No way, dude!
That's insane. That's actually really crazy. HD
Talk
can
about the
save
things
so
that
much
can
time
happen.
here.
Oh, Pablo!
There's no way he does this.
Come on!
He's gonna do that. There's no way! What?
Dude!
That's insane! How does he pull that off? And just how does he do that? How does he do that?
There's absolutely no rights you should be able to do that. There's just no
Jesus.
rights you should be able to do that at all, ever. To
That is
not give yourself a shot.
unreal.
Holy wow, Pablo! No matter what happens in this race, that has to be one of the craziest losses I've ever seen in my life.
The Butley mouse. It
The
blessed
Butley
him.
mouse. Oh man, it could be.
It all makes sense now.
It all makes sense.
Holy
I see the
moly.
power of him now. HD has another Boo he needs to freeze after this. He's got to get one more. He'll get it. Okay, he's locked it into one
There he
cycle,
goes.
and there he goes. Okay. Whew. So HD, not the cleanest either, but both one cycle, both good. Pablo, dude, that's crazy.
Holy moly. That was crazy. That was crazy.
When I saw them
We
clump
witnessed
together,
the might of
Mega,
Butley mouse bless in the flesh.
I said, there's no way this guy shoots him. That's crazy. So he goes up and he starts doing the spray, and I'm thinking that looks pretty good. And then he catches the one in the back and the one on the left, and I say that's pretty crazy. That's nuts, dude.
Of course his
I
PPT
could
says
watch
still
that.
54 pace.
I
This
could
run's
watch
kind of
that.
crazy.
All day long. That Boo lost this. That was nuts. Pablo showing that just because your ice is out of bounds doesn't mean it's the end. You gotta believe.
It doesn't mean it's the end.
You just gotta
I mean,
believe.
listen, those boos really, really cooperated.
They did. That was some good
Most
boo
often,
cooperation.
like you will have like half that kind of cooperation from boos that will group up like that, where you can actually make something out of it. That is insane.
See,
I gotta copy that now. Exactly, setting the example for the future.
Pablo
Out of bounds
showing.
ice, no problem. Just walk the other direction. Just they'll group up. You know, just go for it. Why not? You could still make out with like a pretty okay Colossus.
Pablo's gonna go cash in on this by making a YouTube video like with one of those catchy titles. Stop resetting on Boo losses when your ice is out of bounds. And it's just gonna be a picture of him like pulling out his hair like, you know, like, don't do that. Follow my guide instead. This is a perfect time for you to cash in on that, Pablo, because I'd go subscribe and watch it right now. Because let me tell you, when my ice is out of bounds, I put the controller down and just pout about it. Because it's unfair. Oh, note that Pablo and HD won't be doing Blackout in Sidestep. They're not runners that like
Man,
to
if
lose
Pablo was
time.
a real man, he would go into slow step right now. If he was a real man.
No, they got to do that Pythagoras skip, which
Oh,
is
that's true. That's right. They got to go for the
one of the coolest things.
They got to go for the geometry
Here it is.
hypotenuse skip.
Boom.
Oh.
Good hypotenuse skip. Way to go. Oh, Grimly, baby. Remember Butley Mouse? He's looking good. You're looking good. Uh-oh. There we go.
1 second. Yeah, it was a 1 second Grimly.
I thought Crazy 8 maybe put the call in and Grimly was about to 15-second him. But wait a minute. What if Crazy 8 put the call in and Grimly 15 seconds the wrong runner?
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Friendly fire then.
Oh, no.
We're supposed to be working for HD.
Crazy, you gotta call Grimly off, man. Give him a call really quick before HD gets there.
I think it's too late. They'll never make it in time.
I think HD gets Instagram. I think it's fine. I think
Pablo just got Butley again.
Double Butley Mouse showing. That's crazy.
Something else is blessed to happen.
Mm. Oh, he got
Blessed be thy.
Instagram!
He got the Instagram.
I knew it. Oh, good,
HD
good
gets the
call,
Instagram.
Crazy. Good call. Just in time. You made him answer his phone. I like to see it. That's what I like to see. God, all right. Instagram. Pablo doing absolute boo manipulation. Look at the way. No, he's good.
I think he's good.
He's good. He's gonna pump it out right now. Holy!
Doesn't even need the pump.
It's so crazy. Golly, guys, that's so not hard. That's so not easy.
And that little thing he was talking to us about earlier with the holding the down right, so you slide a little bit as you make it closer to the other barrel. It's the little things like that that he says nobody else does, but a lot of people doing this, like that he does in this room that not everybody does. Like it's crazy. These little optimizations that he's doing. This is such great gameplay.
Pablo
HD,
definitely goes
hoping to get something similar. Pablo's gonna be short a little extra pump, so he's got to be careful with this boo.
No charge.
He should be good.
Okay, no charge, but HD's a pro. He double cackled.
There's a double cackle in there. So he'll lose this boo. Yeah, there's two right there. Yeah, that's just the one.
It's okay.
That's
Blue hits
bummer.
bless. It's blue hits bless. It's fine.
Bless though.
It's blue hits bless. Because Butley Mouse came for HD as well during the blackout, so it's okay. I think we'll get a blue hits bless here. Nice double. I liked the little pirouette he did there. Made Luigi do like a little ballerina spin. I liked it. It's artsy. It's got
Could be
style.
right here. It should be right here for HD. That'd be huge. You have to get rid of those hearts though. If it's there, it's not. Of course.
No, it's a barrel.
Why would it be
It's
there?
the
He
barrel.
gets the awful barrel RNG.
Great way to activate it though from over there. Like that was great. I thought maybe
it's hard to get the read on that sometimes.
It is.
Very, very difficult. Oh, he loses that.
No way. It's okay. It's okay. Go back in and.
Oh
Man,
no.
that's
He didn't see it.
unfortunate. I don't blame him on that.
I
In
don't
terms
either.
of the way the run is going, and in terms of the way that uh
GG's HD.
GG's, man. I can understand that. If
Me too.
once it becomes unfun, okay, if that's what it is, like don't. It is what it is. Do you know what I mean? Breaker was. I thought for sure it was gonna be at Breaker, but Stellar is brutal, man. Yeah, I mean, a resilient run, dude. Until Clairvoyant and some of that hallway RNG again with long text and
Yeah.
stuff. Like, I know it's got to be
So
annoying.
brutal. With the frequency that it happens to him, I just feel bad.
Yeah, go ahead
Pablo going
and
for the 6-piece up here.
take some
Watch
time,
that.
HC and stuff. Get a, you know,
Yeah.
do what you gotta do, man. But
There's that.
we'll send you an invite link or whatever if you do want to come in.
I give. He should already have it, so he'll.
Yeah.
Whenever he's ready, he'll get in here. We can chat about the rest of this run that Pablo's got going.
So we're on Pablo. Pablo POV. Let's see if he gets this. He's been practicing this. He said it's got it consistent. He does.
Oh, just so clean.
He's got it consistent, guys. Pablo says that Caleb stumble skip. It's consistent. He's got it. He knows how to do it.
Pablo's got that stumble skip on lockdown, guys.
Yeah, this is PB.
I mean, he is PB pace. I don't know if it's record pace, but he's PB pace. He could barely be record pace. If he gets like an insane run from here, he could maybe record, but he's at 54 pace.
Here he goes. We're 5-piecing.
He's gonna be able to get that burn on that gold ghost last second.
My lord, look at the way it's setting up. This is such a cool trick.
It's the burn on that puncher a little late, but that should still work out for his flash
What
as
a
he gets the early and then
beautiful
backs it up
shine.
for the second one and gets a great suck up too.
Take note on that, by the way.
Suck up couldn't get any more perfect.
That was. Oh, is this it? This is like
That'd be
perfect
huge.
RNG if he's here. Oh, this is
Oh!
He'll get the charge
and the
too.
boot. Yeah, it gets the charge.
That is, if I'm not mistaken, literal best case scenario armory, 1000% of the time.
Yeah, this couldn't have gone any better.
There is no
This run
other
is
place you
insane
want that
right
to
now.
be.
Yeah, this
That
run's
is
really, really, really nasty.
That's amazing.
Leading out of armory, this should put a smile on his face.
Yeah.
Because this is crazy.
Pablo has to be feeling pretty good right now.
Man, this is... I did not expect to see this today. I knew
I
this
didn't
race would be
either.
interesting. I just... You know, it's just not the interesting I was expecting.
Like, I knew the run was real when he got Chauncey ER text. You know what I mean? Like, when all three of those things start lining up, you're sitting there going, oh, this is a run. Didn't get the scare skip. I think he got it interrupted by the fact that he got hit at the same time by one of the flying fish, but that's
Yeah,
okay.
those flying fish, dude. They're crazy.
You should see him in Gadwarp when there's
You
less
should
lag
see
in
him
the room.
PAL. You should see him on Hidden Mansion PAL. Like, listen, you may ignore them in this game when they're around, but they're an actual nuisance in Hidden Mansion PAL. It's crazy.
He'll be
They're
getting out of this
everywhere.
room as fast as he can. Get scared one more time.
Wow.
That's
And
really
gets grabbed.
unfortunate. Oh,
He almost got grabbed again.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, he's still chilling. He's still chilling.
He's gonna shake it off. He's gonna go up in here and grab Weston, our frosty freezy guy,
Mr. Freeze over there.
who conveniently has 2 campsites placed next to his block of ice.
That's true. That's true. Gotta stay warm for the night, you know.
But that doesn't make any sense. He's frozen solid. He doesn't want to stay warm, obviously.
Well, maybe he didn't want to give you frozen.
Maybe.
This boo needs to be here.
He
That boo's not there.
swapped. He swapped. It's all right. Decent read. Oh. What a great way. What control. That's beautiful. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that,
So
guys.
nice.
As he'll save warp, and we'll go up to Van Gore, and he'll start his
His
descent.
journey to getting the first 54 in a tournament.
That's yeah.
It'll be interesting. It'll be real interesting. Going into this race, dude, I think I've put it together. Simple. If I could define what this race would end up being like, I only have 2 words, which are mysteries abound.
And both runners. You know what I mean? Like
Both of them.
HD, we can say has that classic bad luck going on, which I mean it was. Breaker Boo is just really unfortunate. I saw the blip up top on the barrel, and so I believe he thought he was going to get a charge, and by all rights, I thought he was going to get a charge. And so I think that just kind of threw it for a second, because I feel like if he would have just, I'm not getting that charge and went straight to the middle, maybe.
Yeah.
But it's just really unfortunate. And then Sellers just, what are you gonna do? Worst RNG in terms of checking, and then he gets away.
Yeah.
And it happens. Like, it's Luigi's Mansion. It's a race of, you're kind of incentivized not to restart. So, but
Do that.
what are you gonna do?
I agree. Not much you can do.
It's still a great showing, and I think he should still be really happy.
I got that instant
The
Van Gore
Insta-Shine.
punch triple, the good suck up, the classic.
Yeah, he goes for a lot of these insta shines on some of these goes, and it's a little risky.
But
But
his
man, it pays
intent
off.
is always to
No
get
way.
it with a good suck
No
up.
way, no way.
His is always his focus. Gets the nick, instant triple flash.
That-
a little bit
Ooh.
less than perfect, but they were still really good.
Dude, that like actually makes my heart like skip, like, because that seems so risky. Insta flashing those man, oh man. Pablo having some great triples. I mean, he's finishing out Van Gore.
That's still a
in
really good suck up.
Supreme style.
He got them all. He didn't have to move at all with that one. Usually
Pablo-
you do a little strafing to get them all, but he stood in the right spot and got all 3 of them.
Pablo v Joven is always a classic. It's, I think, 2 of the most technical and skilled runners in terms of the small optimizations and micro movements.
Yeah.
I think it's an insane matchup. As HD,
HD
welcome
enters
on
the
in, man.
call.
Hey, GG's HD. I know
I know that you had a rough run there,
Yeah.
but
you want
it
it back.
happens.
We all do.
Yep, it happens.
it
Can't win
happens.
them all.
So it's okay.
Other than that, how's your day going? Luigi's Mansion aside, obviously, we saw it. It sucks.
Yep, it happens.
Breaker Boo though. You for sure thought you were gonna get a charge. I assume, right? Me too.
It looked like he spawned out of the top barrel.
Me
set up
too.
For a charge. And
Yep.
When he didn't charge, I was like, okay, interesting. So I had to react quickly and try to get him, and he double cackled 3 times. So I was like, okay.
That
Okay,
is
what was it? It was
exactly
like 3
what
now.
I
I was like,
what
there's
I
another
thought.
one. There's another one, and
I
there's
saw the
another one.
blip right on the top too, and I said, okay, good, he'll get the charge. And then you didn't get it, and I was like, And it's just like when you set up for that, and then obviously Seller. What are you gonna do? Worst RNG again in terms of checking the objects.
Yeah, at that point, when I lost Cellar Boo and Breaker Boo didn't go back in there, it just stopped being fun, and so I reset. I actually didn't tune into the stream till after the Boo lost his fight, because I just wanted to see where I was in relation to Pablo. I had a feeling as soon as I missed Chauncey 1 cycle, I was gonna lose, because this guy never misses it.
Yeah, I mean, he's on a really good run right now. He's not going to go for task 1 cycle because he still needs to finish.
No, yeah, there won't be a task 1 cycle. We've already talked about the fact that he won't ever go for task 1 cycle. But this is still an insane,
really good run if he gets 1 cycle.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's a 55 with like a backup 3 or a
I
backup
think
2.
I think I'd like to see one cycle here, and then we see a big PB, because I believe records off the table, obviously.
Records a bit off the table, yeah.
I would also like to see a PB.
Yeah, this would be sick. Oh, hey, man, I don't. We'll have to go back and show you HD. You both had kind of wonky boo losses. Pablo had out of bounds ice, and he somehow one cycled faster than I think you can one cycle with getting like a 13 shot. It was insane.
Interesting.
I couldn't believe it.
We'll show you after the race. It was really crazy, or Pablo will probably describe it to you.
Come on.
Goes for the shot, gets it.
Yeah, please.
Oh,
He move rides low.
This is what you want to see. I think
Please.
he's got it.
Please.
He's around the pillar.
Just dodge it. Just dodge it, Pablo. Play like you got it.
He's gonna miss it barely.
No way.
Yeah, he's gonna miss it.
No.
Wow.
That's so unfortunate.
He would have had it. That would have been a 47.
Oh no.
It's just unfortunate. He was starting to get real close in as he was trying to move around the pillars. So that pillar was a little unfortunate for him, but he was still 55.
What causes that miss there, HD? Because you said he wasn't like. What caused the not 6 HP?
It's timed
50,
based on when
13.
King Boo shoots the ice shot, so I could see that he shot that last ice shot over like 45 HP. And if he's
Okay.
at 45 or under that when he shoots the last ice shot, then you're pretty much in the clear.
Got it. Okay. So it was just time based on. And is that the fourth ice shot, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I just to get an idea, but still in an insane run.
That was really,
almost,
really insane.
Almost a 54 in a race, which is insanity. Considering it's like seconds and 10 seconds or whatever off of world record. But 55-13. You can't be mad.
Yeah, like I think that is definitely new tournament record.
Yeah, that's a new
So,
tournament record, I think, because he
Really
had the last
crazy, really
tournament
crazy
record.
run where crazy things happened. And as Pablo is about to join us in just a second.
You'll get there. There he is.
Ah, there he is, Pablo.
Hi, Pablo.
What is up,
Dude,
Pablo? Dude,
I gotta calm
that
down,
was a
man.
crazy run.
Yeah.
Crazy
First of all, GG's. I'm sure
Yes.
that was a roller coaster of emotions at Bulasis, at man, where else?
Yeah, but it's just man, my heart.
Oh, I know. I can only imagine. That was one of the craziest clutches I've ever seen in my life, by the way. That was out of control. That King Boo was frames off of being a PB for you and a 54 in a race, which would have been insanity. But big
It could have
GG's,
like
dude.
tied record, I think, if I got like a super clean one cycle. I was
Wow.
That would have been insane.
barely on pace to like tie it, or maybe get like a 44.
Yeah, twins really got you with the
Yeah.
yeah, that was super
Yeah, that was the biggest
unfortunate.
gotcha in the
Yeah.
in the run.
My area 3 was not good, but the rest, like I made some mistakes in area 2 as well, but I'm honestly like I beat my previous time again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that was crazy.
I'm just glad. I'm obviously I would have loved to have that PB, but it would have missed the first 15 seconds because I was looking over and I saw my capture card was not like on because I closed my laptop real quick and it like reset my capture card settings.
That's why it was frozen for the first little bit of time. Yeah, we were wondering, and Flair was like, it'll catch up, because he saw that it had fixed on your stream. So, other than that, HD had some unfortunate stuff. You got Chauncey, he didn't. RNG stayed pretty similar throughout the race. I think he caught up slightly in Area 3 going into like Astral because of Nana shenanigans for you, and he had a pretty good Nana. Area 4 treated him absolutely poorly, and Area 3 hallway treated him poorly in terms of text and boost spawn. But Area 4 breaker didn't give him a charge, and Cellar Boo was mean.
I saw that. I didn't watch the race, so I just I got King Boo. I like grabbed my phone from the other side of the room and I saw that HD forfeited. But where did that happen?
He
Cellar.
lost Cellar Boo.
Oh man.
Yeah, he checked right, got the ball, checked the other set of shelves, it wasn't there, and then it was barrel, checked barrel, and it got snagged on it and moved out at like 3, like off screen, and actually at like 1, I think.
Yeah, it was 1 HP.
Yeah, it was 1 HP.
And it was just, and like at that point, after missing breaker, because breaker doesn't give a charge when it was on top barrel, like I get it. Like you just, that's 2 things really back to back, and you know every small thing is going to get to you, so you just say, you know what? At Pablo, and you were on the run of a lifetime. Like, let's just, dude, you were cruising. You were a machine. Like every room was just calculated. It was crazy. The game was like flowing absolutely perfect for you. It was an
very
amazing
happy.
spectacle to watch. But I still think it was a great race. You guys were actually super close for pretty much the entire time until that. That would have completely thrown everything into chaos, obviously, after that. But up until that, it was probably never more than a 30 or 35 second Chauncey 1 cycle difference, being the big time save. Both got ER, you both got tech skip, which is really cool to see.
I like that.
You did get Butley Mouse. You did walk up the house with walk up the hallway with Butley Mouse. I saw that. That was
Who did?
you did, Pablo. You pounced up there with them. I watched you. I watched you majestically go up and burn those Butler candles with him in tandem.
Dude, when you're on the run, it's like everything that doesn't matter like becomes invisible. So I didn't even
I got
notice
you. But Butley Mouse was there for that Boulas's save. That's what I'm telling you. We checked with him. If you go back and watch the clip, he's over there like herding the booze together for you. You'll see him on the ground scuttling along.
Thank you, Budley.
Oh, also go back, and I gave you a really good way to get some money and some views on YouTube with that new tutorial of how to fix out of bounds ice on Boulas's. You got to make that into a tutorial.
I get lucky.
That's not luck, dude.
Oh,
That
hope you-
wasn't luck. Cause that was some crazy stuff. Make that tutorial. I told you what thumbnail to use too. I got you set up in there.
I'll rewatch the race.
Oh, absolutely. It's worth it for that moment only.
Spectacle. The run of mysteries being abound. So,
Anyway, I mean,
we're never quite sure what was going to happen.
We would have wanted it obviously to be super close until the end. It comes down to some crazy King Boo action. It's just super unfortunate. HD doesn't like lose by any means. He's going down into losers, where I'm sure he'll mop up most of the competition to come back. You're gonna come back HD and show us some losers resilience in the finals.
I have to. This is my redemption arc.
That's what I like to
This is your
hear.
redemption arc. You have
As
to hit the low point to hit the biggest high.
Who is your next opponent?
That is yet to be determined.
yeah, I think
Oh,
there
yeah,
has
of
to be a
course.
couple more
It's
runs.
the
either going
Elite
to
Spud
be-
Gary 01 match has to happen. Winner of that will go play Hopeless, and then winner of that match will go to play HD.
It's either gonna be Hopeless Spud or Gary.
Megat and Bliss have to play. Winner of that will play Splazer, and then could potentially see a Splazer HD match if things go accordingly. But Pablo, you move on to play the world record holder and king himself right now of No Out of Bounds, Joven.
Joven has got his work cut out for him.
He does. You gonna
Oh,
be ready, Pablo?
absolutely.
I'm excited.
Absolutely.
But,
Look,
dude,
Joven's not going to be able to walk over this one. Mm-mm.
my first race time was like 55:51. Second one was 55:30 something. So I keep cutting like 20 seconds off. So next one
World
will
record.
be.
Could be the first 54. Joven's gonna really need to
Could-
pull out all the stops if he's gonna want to stop you.
At this rate, Pablo, I wouldn't be surprised if you played in line with your sum of best and you pull out a 53, 4x. Like, please.
4x.
Look, I've dreamed big here, okay? All I know is Joven at a comfortable 56 right now doesn't feel like he has a shot if you keep playing at 55. That's what I'm like. Both of you have to play at 55 the entire run.
54.
Is 54. Yeah, even so, it's gonna. Joven's up to the challenge. but he definitely has his work cut out. Pablo, you're playing out of control right now, and I would not be surprised
Somebody's
if you
gotta stop him.
stole world record any day now. It's
I'll
actually Joven too, because he's been on some crazy. You guys are silly at this game. It's just silly good.
Yeah, he's had some good runs. I'm still in the process of ending my school year. I'll be done like around the end of next week. I'll be done with like everything, and I plan
then
to do
it's
some
fun.
no out of bounds attempts probably.
Oh boy, that's it, Joven.
It's just the
You
beginning.
hear that? Your days are numbered. This is how polished he looks while he's in school. Imagine what he's going to be doing when he's got all the free time to just get those buttons down right. I look forward to that match. I think it's going to be an insane match. I couldn't begin to tell you who's going to win it, but I think we have some other ones coming up tomorrow.
Hey, thanks. Yep, we got one. We got tomorrow. Undecided channel as of the moment, but it will be Elite Spud versus Gary 01. It'll be at 2 p.m. time, and on Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, it's gonna be Mega Lightning versus Bliss ELH to determine who will be going up to play Splazer in the losers quarterfinals. That's currently has a commentator of Joven on it. So that should be a really fun, close race with some good commentary backed up behind it.
I hope we can keep the pace of this tournament up because it's
things
going
are
very
moving
nicely.
along. Things are moving on very, very nicely. We can be done very early.
Yeah, it has been a very nice tournament. Thank you guys, obviously, for setting it up, but everybody for just kind of being more focused, I guess, and committed to getting like a good time, and ironing it out really quickly. So it's been really, really great. And SpeedGaming, thank you as well. I know we had some issues getting the stream online beforehand, so thanks everybody for your patience. And Drossi and Trenton, again, thank you guys so much. I hate to be a bother and stuff. I know you guys get a lot of pings and stuff like that, but dude, you guys are awesome. So SpeedGaming, thank you so much for helping us get this going. But does anybody have anything else? Yeah, wrap it up. Say our final GGs. We'll
GGs, fellas.
GG's, man. Good luck in the rest of the tournament run.
Likewise.
And on that note, everybody, we will see you again tomorrow for that Elite Spud versus Gary 01 match at 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. That's going to do it for us, and we are going to peace out of here. Have a great weekend. Have a great rest of the weekend, guys. The rest of you have a fantastic weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. Enjoy your Saturday, guys. Bye. Much love.
Bye.
Peace out. What's